Biscuits, it's Cupcake Kamisama back here with another 10-day Lolita challenge video, and today we're dealing with prompt number 5, songs that inspire you in Lolita. Now that's my kind of challenge. I pretty much live through music, and if I don't listen to any during a day, even if it's one song during my commute to and from work, I am out of it. I need music to quiet myself, calm down, regain my peace, as well as I will get obsessed with songs until everyone's sick of them, which is why I have invested in amazing headphones, which means that this is a very easy prompt for me, but at the same time it's surprisingly tricky, in the sense that just like some people create mood boards with photographs and images of what inspires their outfits, I'll have something similar with music. So I'll either have a playlist or I'll get, again, obsessed with a song, and it'll be this that kind of gets my creative juices flowing and helps me during the recording process. So to think of songs that are very broadly inspiring for Lolita fashion for me is a bit of a challenge, but I'm sure we can manage that. And at the end I'll drop a couple of examples of outfits where I was very heavily inspired by a song, or where I was listening to something non-stop. So firstly is MC Melody Doll's Buy More Brand. And as you can imagine, it inspires me to buy more brand and to live my life lavishly. I mean, it's a great song, it's very catchy, this is what Lolita life is like. You constantly sit there and tell yourself to buy more brand, whilst the savings angel is trying to tell you please stop. And I mean, that video, it's so fun to watch. And I do genuinely wonder how many people have contributed their dresses to create the full of brand and holy grail dresses wardrobe that you can see in there. Because if it's the entire com, it's kind of understandable, but if it's like 2 or 3 people and between them they own all of this, quite impressive. Next is Bach's Brandenburg Concerto. I mean, any Baroque music is very elegant, quite dainty, and it just has that sound that makes you want to sit straight up, get the daintiest porcelain teacup you can have and the frilliest princess sleeve OP and just be yes. But this particular one is, not to say overdone, but it's quite common, especially if you watch YouTube videos, and granted, because there's no copyright on it anymore, it's a lot easier to use that when doing reports from tea parties and such. However, it has sort of become synonymous with Lolita fashion videos because it's being used there so often. And it might be the best known example of Baroque music, as far as I know. I'm no expert on classical music, I know a couple of pieces and that's about it. But I think it's not unfair to say that most people's knowledge of classical music, and if they say, oh, name something that makes you think of Baroque and like Marie Antoinette, would probably, if not name that, then hum it. Now, this next one's a bit of a guilty pleasure, and it's Maepatsu Himeka by, well, it's by Misako Aoki, but she released that as Lolitina. And I mean, let's face it, it's a dumbass song. If you know Japanese, you'll know that the lyrics don't have any depth to them. She literally just lists things that are common in Lolita fashion or commonly associated with Lolita fashion, like the Hime cuts with fringe and like just being happy and blah blah blah. And it is so heavily auto-tuned. Granted, Misako Aoki kind of gets away with speaking as much as she can, and then the parts where she does sing are very heavily auto-tuned. It's not a musical masterpiece by any stretch of imagination, but it is catchy. It is something that you can just sort of shake your petticoats to, and because it's done by one of the most famous Lolita models, if you don't know it, you're probably either at the very beginning of your journey into Lolita fashion, or you avoided the internet as far as Lolita fashion is concerned. So yeah, it's a cutesy song with not a lot of depth. You literally just listen to it because you can bob your head along, and the video is pleasantly aesthetic, for a lack of better word. However, my next choice is far from a guilty pleasure, I fully admit to it, and it's RuPaul's Sissy That Walk. Now, I promise that I'm not picking that song just because of the now slightly infamous slot drop I did at Dream Masquerade Carnival in London. If you've not seen it, look up any of the video reports from it. If the person doing that vlog was at Fashion Fix, then it's likely to feature there. However, I do genuinely feel that this song is very empowering, in the sense that it tells you to not give a damn about what society thinks, do what makes you happy, and just like they say, unless they paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind. Which, that's the advice you want when you're in Lolita. It's like, yes, you're going to attract attention because you dare to be different, but unless they're paying your bills, why are you paying them any attention? It's like, if it makes you happy, dress up like this, go out, have fun, live your life. It's your life, not theirs. And last but certainly not least, in a similar kind of spirit, is This Is Me from the film The Greatest Showman. I mean, I love pretty much all songs from that film. I love that film. It's absolutely amazing. But that song, again, it's telling you to do you, ignore everyone else. Yes, there will be haters. Yes, there will be people shouting whatever at you whilst you're on the street, purely because, again, you dare to be different. But why do you care? Yes, it stands out. Yeah, it's not fun to be shouted at random obscenities whilst you just want to live your life. But ultimately, if dressing like this makes you happy, then don't let others stop you. In a sense, this song also kind of gives me the courage to do that, whilst RuPaul's Sissy That Walk is more of like sticking the middle finger at society and telling, well, F you, I'm going to wear this because I like it. This one is more giving you the strength to cope with things and giving you the courage to do what makes you happy, because like it says, I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies, this is me. And that's how many of us feel in Lolita. So those are the 5 songs that inspire me in Lolita fashion in general. I promised to do some honourable mentions, so in no particular order, here they are. When putting together my outfit for the Frilly fortune telling meet, I was stuck on a song called Steppe by Michał Jelonek. He is a Polish violinist and his music is quite varied. Some of it is quite classical, and he has done adaptations of classical music pieces. Some of it is more rock or more contemporary. It always has a modern twist to it. And that particular song evokes a lot of feelings of mystery and that sort of that November early morning mist where you're not quite sure whether you saw a ghost or a spirit, or whether that's just the weather messing with your head. And yeah, it gave me all the feels that I needed for that outfit. I do recommend you check out not just that song but his music in general. And then for my outfit for Winter ILD 2017, where I tried to do something slightly more Christmassy, I was listening, whilst getting ready, I was listening to Jona Lewis' Stop the Cavalry. I was aiming for sort of nutcracker-ish, military-ish blend, and that song, A, is a Christmas classic in the UK, B, is a very sort of marching band style, like it's a marching song, so it evokes all the right military and nutcrackerish feel, and C, it literally is titled Stop the Cavalry, and it's the music video for it is set in around, I want to say, World War One. What's better for your nutcracker military chords, I guess, other than the Nutcracker Suite from Nutcracker the ballet, but I needed something more upbeat. And last example I'll give will be my 2017 summer ILD outfit, where my theme tune and inspiration was the Orlais theme from Dragon Age Inquisition soundtrack, as well as Orlais nobility from that game. The original outfit was made as a sort of, if an Orlaisian noblewoman was a Lolita, this is what she'd wear. It had a Venetian mask to be used as a headpiece somewhere there, but pretty much all I did when I actually wore that was take off the mask, and everything else stayed as was. So in my head I was still sort of doing Orlaisian nobility thing, and it is a beautiful track. Whether you've played the game or not, the Orlais theme itself is absolutely beautiful music, and if you're looking for sort of royal, grand ball masquerade-ish vibes, I recommend you listen to that. Hopefully those couple of examples give you an idea of what I mean when I say some people have photo mood boards. I have songs or playlists or things like this when I'm putting together outfits, as well as all the original 5 songs that inspire me in Lolita fashion. So thank you so much for watching. I do encourage all of you to take part in the 10-day Lolita challenge. Do check out the playlist of the videos I've uploaded so far, and do check out the description down below where you'll find the link to the original post listing all the 10 prompts. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to like it, comment on it, subscribe to the channel. There's still 5 more videos left of this series to come. I now also have a coffee page, so if you like the content that I'm putting out, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link is down below, and it'll motivate me further to make sure that I finish this series before the end of the year. That would be nice. That's something to hope for. And as always, I encourage all of you to check out my blog, Cupcakes and Unicorns, where you'll find more Lolita content. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye!